Hi, I'm Lifeguard Captain Mark Herman, and this year I've been tasked with being the lead instructor for the Basic Lifeguard Academy. We had 80 people try out in February. 50 of those made it to our interviews, and we now have 29 trainees left going through the academy. Today is our final with 4 different stations that each one of the candidates will have to go through and be graded before they can go sit in the towers and become Newport Beach lifeguards. So a lot of the things that we're teaching here in the Basic Lifeguard Academy is how to interact with the public on a daily basis. A lot of people are coming here for the first time. They need information on where to go or how to act safely when going out into the water. So the lifeguards are basically the first point of contact for a lot of people that come down to the beach, and they're going to make sure that everyone's going to have a fun-filled and exciting day when they get down here. The Basic Lifeguard Academy is a 112-hour course in which people will be taught how to recognize rescues. They're taught emergency response. They become a first responder. They also are taught CPR, AHA standards, and we'll take them out. We'll teach them all different aspects of Newport Beach and the various things that they'll encounter each day. We have 3 boats in Newport Beach, so we take them for rescues out on the boat. We have jetties that people have to make rescues around, and then we introduce them to each and every division so they can have a better understanding of what they'll be looking at when they make it into the towers.
Hi, this is Lifeguard Officer Brandon Hotting for City of Newport Beach. This is our adult CPR station for our lifeguard rookies. We're having all the rookies come in, and we have a gentleman who's having a heart attack, shows the signs and symptoms but isn't aware that he's actually having a heart attack, so the rookie has to figure out what's going on, and then he has to treat the situation appropriately.
Is he all right?
Oh no. Are you okay?
All right, sir.
Can you help him?
Is he okay?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Need help?
Oh my gosh.
Please come on this side
Help.
here.
Some of the things that we're looking for are high quality CPR. We want to make sure that the rookie is doing compressions deep enough, at the right speed, and the appropriate number. Also, we want to make sure they're using their proper personal protective equipment and that they're keeping themselves safe in the process.
So this is the second station for the Basic Lifeguard Academy, and here we're doing bleeding control and shock management.
I feel really nauseous and woozy.
Yeah, so do you know where you are? Like, what's your name?
I feel like...
You know where you are right now?
Oh, what's going on with it, man?
Lay you down.
Oh, is he okay?
Alright.
So one of the special things we're looking for at this station is identifying the hemorrhage and need to treat the hemorrhage with direct pressure. Also, the bleeding is caused by a dog bite. So we want them to address the fact that there was a dog that hurt this person, and we don't want them to put themselves in harm's way if the dog's still in the area. So we're looking to see if they identify where the dog is now.
Hello, my name is Carly Christian. I went through the BLA 7 years ago. The last day is always definitely nervous going through your practicals, but the captains, the instructors that work the whole BLA, they really get you motivated and ready for this practical situation on this final day of the BLA. What we're looking for in these candidates are strong, confident individuals. They're ready and able to work full schedules this summer in situations that might bring pressure. They're able to think clearly and quickly, making decisions on the spot. You know, in real life situations when we're on the beach, things happen at a moment's notice and we need to be ready. And that's what we're doing with these candidates during the BLA, is making sure that they, you know, can problem solve by themselves until backup gets to them, you know, when they're on the tower alone. We're looking for responsible individuals that have great customer service. We're dealing with the public every day, all day long. They're asking questions about restaurants, where the bathrooms are, asking about how where rip currents form, what the waves are like. Being able to communicate with the public in a professional way is always very helpful, and it goes a long way throughout the day.
So we are at our third station of our final day of the BLA, Basic Lifeguard Academy. We have Josh Leaf working as an intoxicated individual and Andy White as his friend, who is available for questions if our trainee doesn't want to or thinks that the friend is a better resource. And what we're trying to cover here is a patient assessment and realizing that we are dealing with a medical issue, not a trauma issue. So the key things that we're looking for at this station is, like all stations, we want our candidate to introduce himself, get consent from the patient, realize that they are dealing with a medical issue, not a trauma, so they don't have to worry about bleeding control, making sure airway, breathing, and circulation is all open and working well, and there's no cervical issue. And then they go into what we call the sample history, which gives us signs and symptoms of what's going on, allergies that the patient might have, any medications, medical history that would be relevant to the issue that they're dealing with, the last oral intake they had, which in our case is a bunch of mimosas, and then the events leading up to, again, a brunch and a lot of mimosas. So those are the things that we are looking for, just for the candidate to get those questions, get the appropriate information, and realizing that they don't need to do a head-to-toe survey, physical examination, just merely questions, and realizing that they need additional help from higher-level medical responders.
So in this station, we are simulating a spinal cord injury or a significant trauma. The actor, who is the patient, allegedly fell from the top of the sailboat mast, landed on the boat, and is now here on the dock, oriented only ×2. He's a little dazed, so the candidate needs to come in and identify life-threatening injuries and then move on to identify all injuries, including a little hidden hip injury. So if they're thorough in their assessment, they should be able to identify that hidden injury. But the main purpose is the spinal injury that we want to identify and treat, and keep their spines supported until the paramedics arrive. So that's the station here, and the candidates will be graded on everything from general impression, how confident they seem, as well as ticking all the boxes and making sure that they do what they've been trained.